So Apple had their event, Apple Watch Ultra.
Fujifilm. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Darkroom podcast. My name is Nick.
My name's Adam.
So how's your week since we last spoke?
Interesting, because my school started. I think I might have mentioned why. Anyways, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
My school started. Stress has started, basically.
Yeah.
And as I literally just told you 2 seconds ago, some of my classes have some nice, fresh, weekly assignments to do. It's great.
That's a word for it.
Things are going pretty good. We're back in person, and honestly, my God, have I missed seeing it's not like a busy campus, but like there's people there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are there. Wait, why can't I hear you?
Shit.
Wait, it's muted. Listen, I've had a long day, okay? I muted my computer so it wouldn't make noise, and then I can't hear you.
That would do it.
Okay. I long day again.
No worries.
And now I'm off track fully again. That's what I was saying.
That's okay. I don't know what you were saying either now, to be honest.
And it doesn't matter because
right.
They heard it already.
Good stuff.
I was about to end anyways. So how was your week?
Good. Did a couple shoots the last couple days, so that's good. Just trying to shoot more, you know.
Okay.
Gotta keep active, and I hear the washer going off. Hopefully that is not being picked up on the mic. Anyway, whatever. That's all we need to talk about. Let's just get into topics.
All right.
Would you like to start?
It's a pretty big one, although we're going to go through it a little fast.
Okay.
So maybe, you know what? I'll start. So Apple had their event last week, I believe, on Tuesday.
Yes, indeed.
It's nothing crazy. If you didn't even see it, I don't blame you because it's nothing crazy. I'm going to start with the iPhone. So again, same as every year, 2 different versions of the iPhone. There's the iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro. We're back to 2 sizes. If you remember last year, they had the mini, a little bit of a middle size, and then they had the middle size for the Pro, and then the Max, Pro Max.
Yeah.
So they switched up a little. No more mini for the iPhone. Are you hearing that? Do not disturb. There. Done.
Okay.
As I was saying, as I'm distracted for the 3rd time. So 14, no major updates. They just different sizes, still has a regular notch. Didn't even get a new chip on the inside. So nothing really crazy new about it. So I'm going to just completely skip over it.
Solid.
All right. The 14 Pro, about the same. I have about the same update for that. Although the biggest thing is a visual design update. It now has like a hole punch thing for the camera on the front. So basically the display wraps around it. You guys are seeing photos of it. So the display kind of like wraps around where like the Face ID and the camera is. It's like a little pill shape now.
Gotcha.
And the screen goes around
it.
Yeah. You'd think it ends there, but they've come up with a new thing. And when I heard this on the live stream when they announced it, I laughed because marketing clearly had a field day with this one. They have a software thing, a feature called Dynamic Island.
All right.
It's funny. Basically, they have UI that kind of goes around, like it kind of integrates the pill the cutout into the software. So if, let's say you're playing music, it will show the album art. It'll kind of like expand it because it's an OLED display. It can make all the pixels black, so it doesn't even look like it's there, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
It'll show like the album art on the left and that it's like playing on the right. It's kind of interesting. You kind of have to see like the animations and to see it to kind of know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's the major thing there.
Solid.
Where else? New color, purple.
Ooh, interesting.
It's called deep purple. I kind of like it. But yeah, it's very, you know what? Yeah, I like it. But I liked the green, the deep like forest green that they had for the last year. Loved it. That was my favorite color. What else? What else can we say? Always on display. That's right. I forgot about this. Always on display now. It'll, you can put it down and it'll dim a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
It's always on.
Yeah.
Very nice.
How does that affect the battery? I guess we'll have to see.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
But actually, it actually won't too much because the display is a little bit new. It's called LTPO. And what that basically means the display refresh rate can drop all the way down to 1 hertz. So it just refreshes once per second.
Gotcha.
So that helps save a lot of battery. That's why they can kind of get away with it. What else? I'm literally trying to search for like new things to say, but there's not much. One of the cooler things they announced, but nobody's going to use it, is that the phone is kind of like a satellite phone now. So it only works if you're kind of in an open area in the middle of nowhere. And say you got into an emergency and you're hiking. No way to contact anyone because there's no cellular data.
Right.
You can point your phone at a satellite and they have this whole software thing to show you where to exactly point your phone.
Right.
And then through the magic of Apple, you'll be able to send an emergency message and get help.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, but I cannot see many people using it. But I'm sure that in the 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000 case, it will save a life.
Had it. Exactly. Yeah.
It's available in November. It's free for 2 years. And then apparently they're going to start charging for it.
Oh.
Yeah. That
part sucks a little.
What I've heard, though, is that they're going to just integrate it into like their Apple One thing that gets you like everything for like one price.
Right.
So I don't know. They didn't announce that. That's just rumors. That part.
Gotcha.
What else? Oh, one of the biggest things, and this is for the Apple Watch too. They got an update. Crash detection. When you're in a car crash, it'll detect, automatically send the emergency call.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Also useful.
It also got a new camera, I believe. 48 megapixels. Apparently 65% larger.
That.
Yeah. Which is
nice.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, definitely can't complain about that.
They also added, so there was 0.5x, which used the wide angle, 1x and 3x on the 14 or on the 13 phones. They now added a 2x, which uses that 48 megapixel. It's a digital crop.
Yeah,
but
right.
It uses the 48 megapixels. So
very nice.
It's a still digital zoom. But
still, it should be good still. Hopefully.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
We'll see.
With all those megapixels, it gives you room to crop.
We'll get to test this all because I have one ordered.
Yes, sir.
only down like $2,000.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a phone. But I guess phones are like just getting more expensive all the time now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm like continuing to scroll down and there's nothing. The 14 Pros did get a new chip called the A16 Bionic. I could not tell you what is new with that because I'm not that geeky.
Fair enough.
But otherwise, yeah. Do you want to get to the price of this?
Yes, let's do that.
All right. We got the 14 Pro, which starts at $13.99 Canadian. And the Pro Max goes for $15.49 Canadian. That's the one I got. I got the very base model, 128 gig, space black.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was it. I am trading in my current phone, so I did get a little bit of money back, but it's not a lot.
That's unfortunate.
It's okay. At least some, right?
Yeah.
They're
better
not
than
like
nothing.
Yeah,
Is it like,
exactly.
You know, like a EB Games, GameStop type thing where you go and they're like $10.
It's a little more than $10. Let's just say
Okay.
that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. They're not like completely robbing me like EB Games does.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Can't have that.
No. All right. Next is the Apple Watch. Same thing as the iPhone 14. They released a Series 8, but I could not tell you what is new with that. I visually cannot tell a difference between Series 7 and Series 8.
Solid.
So we're completely skipping over that.
Sounds good.
The crazy breakthrough new product is it's called Apple Watch Ultra. Interesting name.
Okay. Yeah.
So, it's bigger. It's like a lot bigger. It's 49 millimeter screen, which is 5 millimeters bigger, 4 millimeters bigger than just the regular Apple Watch. That's quite a bit.
What the heck?
It's also thicker, made out of titanium. There's only one model. You can only get a titanium version of this watch. This is foreshadowing to the price.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they also added an extra button on the left side. There's usually just the crown on the right and then a button on the right. They also added an extra button on the left. It's like a quick action. You can like quickly start a workout or pretty much whatever you want. You can customize it.
Cool. Yeah, that's nice.
They've also added precision dual frequency GPS, which is it kind of helps when you have very little GPS connection. 36 hours of battery life. What else? What else can I say? It's water resistant to 100 meters.
That's pretty deep.
The reason is they've added pretty much what is a dive computer onto this watch.
Okay.
So when you're diving, because you love to dive, right?
Obviously. Yeah.
You can tell how deep you went.
Good. Always good to know how deep you're going.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty cool though.
It might help in other cases of going deep, but I cannot confirm that.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
Yes.
Well, maybe you could. I don't know.
One of the coolest things they announced, and I laughed when I saw it, they have a watch face with something they call night mode, and it basically turns the entire watch face red, like we did for the dark room.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. So it's perfect for the Darkroom podcast.
Exactly. What do they say about it? Time, live compass for a compass. Yeah, in low light situations, you can rotate the digital crown, activate night mode, helps your eyes. This is also true in the dark room. We turned everything red so that our eyes, so we can see. Plus, it's good for the developing process.
Yeah. Is red really good for the eyes though? I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it took a while for my eyes to adjust to that, and it's like hard to see.
I don't know.
But I feel like
that's what they say.
I don't know. Yeah.
It doesn't.
I wouldn't like imagine that's like good to look at. I don't know. I just knew it was good like for the chemicals in the dark room. That's why we had to use red.
Yeah, that's why we did it. But they say that it
Uh-huh.
helps not adjust your eyes to like a bright light.
Hold on, let me try.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
You
if
don't
that
know?
made a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe because there's other lights on still.
Yeah, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, they mentioned that action button again. They have extra speakers so that you can be heard better. There's also a siren,
Cool.
which emits 86 decibel sound. So you can be heard kind of to nearby people
Yeah.
in an emergency. That's pretty cool. That's about it. It's really meant for those hardcore people, you know? Those
Yeah.
people that like actually hike with like no shirt on and go to like Mount Everest.
Right.
It's for people like that, not me.
To me, it kind of sounds like, like a Spy Kid type thing. Just the fact that they made this bigger watch for diving, like
Yeah.
basically you're a Spy Kid or a spy adult.
Yeah. Also, the
So-
fact that it's just huge on your wrist. It
Yeah.
helps with that because a lot of those kids' toys were just absolutely giant.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, if it's that big, I guess you can like get a workout in, do some curls with the watch.
True. It's titanium, which makes it lighter, but still.
So like basically you can just do whatever you want with this.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it seems really tough. They added some new watch bands, which you can still use on other Apple Watch models, except for
Okay.
the smaller ones, I believe. They're only available for like the bigger models, like the 44 millimeter and up. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I kind of like them. I kind of wanted to buy one, but then I saw they're like $130. So I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Fair.
Yeah, I think that would be it. They also added a body temperature sensor, which is pretty good. Apparently, it would help with like women's ovulation cycles. I'm not an expert in that, clearly.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, you had me fooled.
Okay, good. Hopefully, I had you guys fooled too.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get to the price. You can order this right now. It was
Okay.
available literally at the day they announced it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get to the price. Again, one model, so there's only one price. $1,099.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to be really hardcore and want this, like, to spend that much money.
Yeah,
You have to.
that,
You better be hiking and diving nearly every day.
Yeah. Yeah. That has to be like your lifestyle, I think,
Yeah.
if you're going for that.
Huge lifestyle product here. That
Yeah.
clearly not for me. I do not hike every day. I don't get lost very often. My direction's pretty good. Not in the middle of nowhere though. But here in the city,
Right.
because I only go
Yeah.
in the city, I'm good. So
Yeah. So basically, most people are probably good, I feel like.
Yes.
Like the average person.
If you're looking for an upgrade, just go with the Series 8.
Yeah.
you're probably good with that. All right. Finally,
Dang.
we have brand new AirPods.
Ooh.
AirPods Pro, 2nd gen. Again, same thing as the rest of the products announced. There's no design change. They look exactly the same. The case itself got a couple updates, which is kind of, how do you call it? Something quality of life updates.
Okay.
So the case now has a speaker on it. So if you lose the case, you can find it.
Right. That's nice.
It also has like an integrated loop, so you can like have a wristband on it or something. The AirPods themselves have a new chip. It's got an H2 chip, which just helps a lot of the background stuff, like noise cancellation, et cetera, that kind of stuff. And I'd say that's about it. I can't really find too much more that's new. They added like one extra tip, silicone tips. They now have an extra small one, which they didn't have before. So hopefully it can fit your ears better.
Yeah.
And they also added touch controls on the. So they had it kind of before where you can like pinch it, kind of. But now you can swipe on the little stick, so to increase volume or press to play and pause, et cetera, et cetera. And the one cool thing is that they added, so using your iPhone, the sensors on the Face ID, you can use that to take a scan of your ear, and it'll kind of customize the sound to how your ear is shaped.
Whoa.
Which is, it's pretty cool. My Sony headphones also did that.
Huh.
So that's a pretty cool addition. I wonder how it's going to work.
Yeah. No, I want to hear like the difference if it's like a default sound versus the customized version.
I'll try it.
It's interesting.
I ordered one of these too.
Just went for it, honestly. Yeah.
The case can also now charge wirelessly. Okay, you could charge it wirelessly before, but now you can also charge it on an Apple Watch charger as well as MagSafe. Okay. So
gotcha.
If you have either of those already sitting around, there you go. You can charge it with that.
Nice.
All right. I think, that's it. Price hasn't changed. No change in price.
Solid.
Still $329.
Still expensive.
It's still expensive. The only reason I got it was because I had a gift card. I would not have done it otherwise.
Fair.
And this is available. You can pre-order it right now. Same with the iPhones. You can pre-order them right now. And they will start shipping on the 23rd. But probably not anymore because you're probably late if you're seeing this and want to buy it now.
True.
It'll probably come in later.
Yeah.
Right now, for the AirPods Pro, delivery is September 29th. So it's pushed back a little bit. So get them now if you want them.
If you want them, yeah.
All right, that's it. That was my topic. Soon, when I get my stuff, we'll review them too.
Yeah, go into detail on it. Yes, that's nice. Fujifilm.
Oh.
I don't know if we've talked. I think we may have talked about them before, but not super frequently. Mm-hmm. They're releasing a new camera.
I think I've seen it.
XH2.
Maybe.
It's a 40.2 megapixel camera. Very nice. Mm-hmm. They've got 8K 30p video, internal Apple ProRes in 422 10-bit. Which the 422 thing, I didn't know what that was at first. Because I thought it was like, I was like, is this a aspect ratio? Why is there 3 numbers, bro? Because it's 4:2:2. But it's just another color related aspect. along with the 10-bit, which if you don't know what 10-bit is, it's just giving you more colors. But like 8-bit it's 256 of everything, right? I think. And 10-bit is like, isn't it? I think it's 1024 or something of each. So it gives you way more possible color combinations. It might not be 1024, but regardless, it's more color combinations. And then there's also 12-bit 8K 30p raw video if you're using an external recorder.
Oh,
like
okay.
The Ninja, I think, would be one of them. I think that's one. So 10-bit already, and then if you want to go even more, there's this 12-bit. Although chances are most people's monitors won't even, they'll be 8-bit, so you won't be able to tell the difference.
True.
For most people.
Yeah.
But still, very nice. Very nice to have.
Yeah.
We've got F-Log 2 with over 13 stops of dynamic range, which I think is pretty standard in like the higher end cameras. I think the average is like 12. So just over average. That's nice. We have up to 30 minutes of recording. That's how most cameras are now, unless it's a video camera, of course. 4K video oversampled from 8K. So that gives you up to 2 times digital zoom with no loss of resolution.
Damn, dude.
That's a good amount of zoom for a video. Good. Super nice. The minimum ISO is 125. I don't know if that's just a Fujifilm thing where they just go to 125 instead of 100.
Yeah, I think it is.
But 125, 100, that's, again, pretty standard.
Barely a difference.
Yeah. No one will notice that. It has an extremely fast electronic shutter speed of 1/180,000th of a second.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even.
Oh my God.
Like what? What's the average one is like 1/4000th, isn't it? I think most DSLRs 1/4000th, and then some will go up to 1/8000th. Yeah. So that's fast.
Like that's like faster than you can blink.
That's ridiculous. It's actually insane. And then they have another feature. Oh my God, I can't speak. Feature. There we go. Called Pixel Shift Multi-Shot, which gives you 160 megapixel images.
Right.
So very big. I mean, you already got 40 megapixels in this, which gives you cropping room, but then to make a 160 megapixel image, that's absolutely massive. I don't know what the dimensions on it are, but it's absolutely massive. Mechanical shutter can do 15 frames per second. And the electronic shutter can do 20 frames per second, which is pretty quick. I think that's the same thing my camera can do. You might not get to like completely use that 1/180,000th of a second for the whole second, but you'd still be freezing things.
Yeah,
certainly. There's also the HEIF format support for a 30% size reduction from JPEG.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it's not a bad feature to have. I wouldn't use it because I usually only shoot RAW anyway. I don't ever shoot JPEG.
Right.
But if you do shoot JPEG, or if, I don't know, if you're going to be shooting a lot and you have like a small card, you could shoot HEIF and it would be smaller and then you get more photos, which can't complain about.
Yep.
Subject detection is included with deep learning for animals, birds. I don't know why birds were written separate from animals because they are animals. People
didn't know that they're not animals. They're separate.
Wait. Oh no. People, which was expected, cars, bicycles, planes, trains, motorcycles. Like it's pretty much everything. Like,
cool.
I don't know what else you would want. Maybe you could think of something. And then they have 5-axis in-body image stabilization. Very nice. I'm curious to see how good that looks, because a lot of these cameras now are starting to look just so smooth with no gimbal or like nothing, just the in-body image stabilization, which is super nice to see. It's weather sealed. Also nice. I don't know. It said it was, I think it was like 70 points or something I read. I didn't write that part down. So I guess out of 100, it's 70 something, which is pretty good. Just like, don't be going, in like torrential downpours, and you should be fine.
Yeah.
But just don't push it. Don't test it.
Yeah.
This is nice. There's an optional cooling fan.
Oh.
And battery grip. So, I don't know what the overheating will be like on this, because it's obviously on things like the R5, that was a big issue. So they've already prepared for that with the cooling fan. Again, I don't know when the overheating starts to kind of affect how the camera's doing, but you can get the cooling fan and then you wouldn't have to worry like at all, which is nice. And then it's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, it's USB-C, standard stuff really now, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
And dual card slots as well. One CF, one SD, or CF Express, I think I should say. Which those are nice. That's what I have in mind, and like they're very quick.
Yeah.
Good for that 180,000th of a second.
I was about to say, you're going to need it.
Yeah, exactly. It's got a flip out LCD. Also love to see that. And we can expect it in late September. So shouldn't be too long. Yeah, we're mid-September now. So actually by the time this video comes out, it'll be like even closer.
Yeah.
And the price of all this is $2,000 US, I believe.
That's a very good price.
Pretty reasonable for all everything that's included in this.
Yeah, because I bought my camera, the Canon EOS R, used for $2,000 Canadian.
Yeah,
which is absurd when you compare it to this.
Yeah. No, like, yeah.
Those are some really good features that my camera does not have. Not even close.
Yeah. Again, I would love to get our hands on one of these.
Yeah.
To test. That would be so nice. Because this certainly looks like it's going to be a new competitor, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they already have plenty of competitors. I haven't looked into Fujifilm enough to see their other cameras, but this popped up and it was like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah. I like how it looks. Like just the body, I like how it looks.
They are nice looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So should be interesting to see. And if you guys want it, be ready, because it should be coming out soon after you're seeing this video. Unless you're super late to watching this, then you might be out of luck there. But
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's about it for today.
All right.
Good stuff. Thank you for watching, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe. And most importantly, click that bell. All right. Tune in next week, guys.
See ya.